If you are watching this video, if you clicked on this video, you probably want to know how to write poetry, how to journal, or you just love poetry and journaling like I do. So hello, welcome. My name is Danielle Langin, and I am a writer, a poet, and a group facilitator. I host writing workshops, and I have courses and products that are for creative souls who are on a journey of discovering who they are and leaning into their gifts and their purpose as creatives. So if you don't already know, there are a ton of benefits to journaling, but a few of my favorites are that it really helps with self-discovery and self-awareness, and it boosts your creativity, and it also gives you a moment every single day or every week, how often you're journaling, to really connect with yourself and who you are and what you want for your life. I personally love journaling. I have been journaling since I was 5 years old. I teach it and I use it in my own life as a practice of self-connection and reflection and a way to just continually keep coming back home to myself. So this video could be really great for you if you like to journal or want to journal, but you aren't very interested in sitting down and writing out your thoughts in long form, and you just want a simple but effective way to journal every single day that is kind of a form of self-reflection and art at the same time. So with poetry as your journaling practice, you are getting all of the benefits of journaling, where you're able to express yourself emotionally and discover who you are and be on this journey of self-awareness, and you're also boosting your creativity. And if you're a writer, it can really help you lay the foundation of a beautiful writing practice and a consistent writing practice, and just continually fuel and spark that inspiration in your writing outside of your journaling practice or your poetry practice. So before I get into how to get started with a daily poetry practice as a journaling practice, let me read you some of the benefits of poetry that I just jotted down really quick. So alongside what I already said about self-discovery and self-awareness, and if you're a writer, just giving you that daily inspiration, poetry can also reduce stress. It can boost your mood. It can help you express and release emotions. It can help you process your emotions. It can be a form of meditation and mindfulness. It can help you discover your truth, and it could help you discover your creative voice, especially as a writer, and your unique style of writing. And again, I added that it can inspire creativity and increase your self-awareness, and honestly, the list goes on and on. I personally use poetry to process for all of those reasons, but also to process world events, to connect to my desires and my goals and my dreams, to connect to nature and the world around me, and to really just allow language and words to be an expression of the art that wants to come out of me. This is essentially exactly what I teach inside of my program, The Art of Healing. If you want to learn more about that, you can find it in the link in my description. It's a really intimate group program that is a 6-week long container of writing poetry to heal and express and explore, and I absolutely love it. So if you're into something like that, go ahead and check it out. Okay, so now that we've covered why poetry can be a really beautiful form of self-expression and a journaling practice and creative inspiration, let's talk about how to get started and how to actually put this into practice. So the first thing is that you're going to want to know your intention. Why is this important to you? Why is this something that you want to do? I can give you a list of the benefits and the reasons why you should do it all day long, but if you don't connect to why it's important to you and why you want to write poetry every single day or weekly as a journaling practice, then you're not going to stay motivated and inspired to do it. So give yourself some time to think about what an intention could be for you. Is it because you want to learn more about yourself? Is it because you want to inspire yourself creatively? Is it because you want to have a writing ritual and a consistent practice with writing? Is it because you want to connect to the world around you? Give yourself some time to think about your intention and allow your poetry practice to really evolve from that space. Speaking of space, the next thing that you're going to want to do is have a writing space. Have somewhere that you can go every single day or every week, whatever you decide your writing goal is, to allow yourself to be still, present, quiet, and with yourself and your words. I like to write in a few different places. Sometimes I like to write outside when it's nice out. Sometimes I like to write at my desk, and sometimes I like to write right here on my couch. But either way, I know that I'm in a comfortable and safe place, that I am able to be vulnerable and to express myself. So the next thing you're going to want to do is read poetry by other people every day as a source of inspiration. This isn't about reading their poetry every day to copy it or to take on their style of writing or their voice, which you absolutely can do as a way to practice and find your own voice. But really, it's about immersing yourself in the art form every single day. It's about staying connected to that art, to that expression, to poetry outside of your own practice. So the next thing you're going to want to do is to look at this as a ritual or a ceremony. If you've been following me for a while, you know I am obsessed with using creativity as a form of ceremony or ritual. I like to call them creative ceremonies. What I mean by this is looking at it the same way that you would look at meditation or pulling tarot cards or going for a walk in nature. Looking at it from the perspective of, this is time for me to be with myself. This is time for me to connect to myself and be present with me. And this in itself is a form of self-care and self-love. And the next thing you're going to want to do, especially if you are new at this, especially if you are new at a poetry practice or a journaling practice and you're really trying to get into the habit of writing every single day, is to set some kind of daily or weekly goal. This could look different for everyone, so really tune into your intuition, listen to your own needs, and figure out what's right for you. But you could either set a goal where you are writing a certain amount of poems each week, so maybe a poem a day, or you can set a goal where you are writing for a specific amount of time each day or each week. So do you want to write for 10 minutes a day? Do you want to write for an hour each week? Do you want to write for an hour each day? Really, the options and the possibilities are endless. It's just about connecting to yourself and figuring out what your personal needs are. Okay, and the very last thing to get you started with poetry as a journaling practice is to use prompts. Especially, like I said before, if you are new at journaling or new at poetry writing and you don't yet have like a consistent practice, or you don't know your unique style of writing and your unique writing and creative voice, prompts are a really beautiful way to get started. And I actually already have a video of 5 poetry prompts for personal growth and healing. They are a great set of poems that you can start with to get you into the flow of writing and learning different kind of techniques and how to write poetry in different ways using prompts. So go ahead and check that video out if you are interested in prompts. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. Do you write poetry? Do you journal often? Do you want to know more about this? Do you think that this is something that you can do as a journaling practice or something to add to your existing journaling practice? I would love, love, love to hear your thoughts on this. I am so passionate about writing and writing for personal growth and writing as a way to discover our creative voices. And if you are too, then I would love to have you in this community. But that's all for now, and I will see you next time.